Stevie is sick again. She has ailments the way I have migraines. Frequently. My left turn signal is not working. And I did replace the bulb because I thought it was just that, but when I replaced it, it filled with smoke and then immediately burnt out again. So I think something's wrong. Anyway, I did make an appointment with the mechanic, like a responsible vehicle owner I am. I don't know how people drive without using their turn signals. My turn signal has been out for a week and I feel like an asshole. I don't feel comfortable merging or even turning left without signaling. It feels dangerous and rude. Anyway, I was able to get an appointment this week, thank goodness. But Stevie's going to the doctor again. So no trips. Nothing is seriously wrong, but again, I've been driving in the right lane the whole time. So sometimes I'm going really, really slow because I just feel so bad just cutting people off and not signaling before I merge. So I'm probably not going to go anywhere until I get that fixed. Oh, Stevie. I want to say she's worth it, you know. Okay, fine. She's worth it. She's worth it. Stevie, you're worth it. Damn, girl. Give me a break. Guess where I am? I'll give you a hint. It's not my van. I have good news and bad news. Actually, no, I don't. I have bad news and I have bad news. First of all, I took Stevie to the mechanic because of a simple thing called my left blinker being out. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but I did change the bulb as soon as I noticed it was out. And when I changed the bulb, the blinker still wouldn't work. The light would come on, but the blinker wouldn't work. So I was thinking, okay, it must be something mechanical or something electrical, and I'm gonna do the responsible thing and take it in. Well, let me tell you what happened. Client states the driver's side taillight bulb was replaced, but failed immediately afterwards. True. Pulled vehicle into shop to inspect. Checked lamp operation and found that the driver rear turn signal and brake lamp is inoperative. Also true. The rear door was a little difficult to open. Okay, we know. But managed to get the door open to access the driver tail lamp assembly. Removed the assembly and the bulb. Found that the bulb was not installed properly and was not seated correctly. Installed the bulb properly and the turn signal and brake light now operates. $77. I walked out of the mechanic paying almost $200 for them to tell me that I put the light in wrong. I didn't even get a new bulb. It was just in wrong. They just went, oh, there you go. That'll be $200, please. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Not pay it? Well, this was an expensive lesson learned. Now the other thing. Okay, so that was easy. Why am I not in my van then? Because I also don't know if I mentioned this, but after I made my appointment for Stevie, I noticed there was a little bit of oil leaking from her. So I thought that I would just mention that casually to the mechanic. Well, apparently it's a big issue. Stevie is leaking from basically all the gaskets. He was like, it'll be $4,000 to fix all of it at once. You can leave your van here and we'll have it done tomorrow. So I said, okay, here's $4,000, sir. See you tomorrow. Just kidding. I absolutely did not do that. I was like, maybe just fix the cheapest one and that will bide me some time. And unfortunately, there was no lady in the lobby this time to invite me to her house to stay at. So I had to get a hotel. I don't say any of this to complain. A little bit complain. Mostly it's just because I know a lot of people watch me because I have an older van and I have a really minimalistic setup and I do this really cheap. But I think it's important that I also show that having a cheap older van also comes with problems like this. Seemingly kind of frequently. More frequently than I thought. I'm fine. But it was a big bummer. Especially because this was literally right after I decided I don't want a new vehicle. I want to invest in Stevie. This is my girl. It's us forever till the end. Now I'm really torn and I don't know what to do. $4,000 is a lot of money, but it's not as much as a new vehicle and a whole new conversion. They don't make my van anymore. And it's the only van I want. I absolutely will not go bigger. I don't want anything bigger than my van. I will go smaller before I go bigger. but I don't want to go smaller right now. I want my van. Stevie has the perfect amount of space. It's like a mansion in there, but it still fits into any parking spot and any drive-through. I just worry that I'm gonna put all this money into her and do a crazy, awesome build, and then she's gonna die for real. And then what? I'll be heartbroken. I'm not investing money into my van hoping to one day get a return on it. I know that I will never get the money back that I invest into Stevie. I think of her as like a sibling or a parent that I'm taking care of. The money I invest into her is just because I love her and I love the value that she brings me, and that's it. I don't ever expect anything back. Like, I will ride her till the wheels fall off, literally. But if I'm gonna put a bunch of money into her and new wheels and new everything, I don't know. It's like, where does it end, you know? I don't know. It's really hard. I really want to keep it, but I don't want to be as stubborn and I don't want to be a fool. In the meantime, what I'm gonna do is just make sure that I always have oil. I'm gonna be checking my oil regularly and frequently, because I was never doing that before. Because checking the oil stick makes my hands dirty. And also, mine is like 1,000,000 miles long. This is like me being told a family member is terminally ill or something. I don't want to hear this right now. I admit that I don't know that much about cars, so I don't know if this is something super serious or not. But everything else is fine. My blinker works, so that's the lowdown. Should have Stevie back tomorrow. I'm gonna go cry now. Just kidding. Kind of. Good night. I got Stevie back. Everything is fine for now. I'm going to diligently check my oil and make sure I'm not losing a whole bunch. And that's as much as I can do right now, I think. Conversion stuff is on hold. Maybe traveling a little bit might be on hold. I don't know. I'm ready to get out of this area. I think the only thing I can do right now is hang out with friends and make myself happy. Longest dipstick in the world.
I mean, you know I ain't lying, 'cause I hate wasting time. You said soon we'll be leaving this place alive to find. How you been looking hella fine. I was still making up my mind. I put them words in the open and they oxidized to fall and gold and heavy in the middle of the room.
Seattle, these tight ass streets are giving me a heart attack. It's like bumper to bumper parking. Some people were literally parked in the street. I was on a 2-way street near Lake Washington. We all had to drive in the left lane going right because everybody was parked in the street. I've never seen that before. I drove 30 minutes looking for just a parking spot, and now I'm just on the side of the road. Anyway, it's okay because I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I better. No, I am. I'm gonna have a good time. Before I get going, I want to give you guys a little hint of like what's happening tonight and why I'm so excited. I only have very limited cassettes in my van, right? Here's 2. I love this band so much. This is the only band that I have multiple cassettes of. If you know, you know.
You saw the